Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Hello YouTube, Blue CFL here. Today I'll be showing you some devices that require some rather higher voltage for proper operation. On the left, which you may have already saw operating, is my Edwards Model 52R-N5-40WH Adaptabeacon. And on the right is my Edwards Model 384 Adaptdahorn. The Adaptabeacon is labeled for operation at 120 volts AC, and the Adaptdahorn is labeled for operation at 115 volts AC. Well, I've seen this in places where some people have been arguing that 120 volt devices won't work on 115 volts. Well, I'll be showing you that they'll both work. Anything that is labeled between 110 and 120 volts is designed to work on the same voltage that comes out of your standard household electrical outlet. And that's the same voltage that I'm going to be using. And right now it says that I'm getting 120.6, 120.7 volts out of my electrical outlet at the time. So, I was just going to do the Adaptdahorn for this test, but I thought that might be a little boring for some of you. And I thought I would add the Adaptabeacon for this, because I knew the Adaptabeacon test would be a little boring too. So, might as well begin. Now, these are 120 volt devices. I'll just call it 120 because that's what I always call it. So, you got to be very careful doing 120 volts. I'm trained in doing this stuff. I know I said this in a couple of videos that if you don't feel comfortable doing this, so you're not trained and you really don't know what you're doing, opening up an electrical box and stuff, please don't do this. You might receive a rather shocking experience. These relays that I'm using are rated for 3 amps at 24 volts DC or 3 amps at 120 volts AC. So I'm not using more than 3 amps on each circuit. So I think I should be fine. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Blue CFL out.